Hi, this is BLN Reddy from 5 Mantra. Welcome to 5 Mantra. This is a channel for learning new things in technologies wise and for job oriented and all. And if please subscribe our channel, then you will get a notification for our new videos. And now we are going to discuss about the basic thing for programmer. Okay, when you want to do your programming, you know the syntax, you know the language basics, you know everything, and what you want to know already you know that. But thing is, how to write a program, it is very difficult. Okay, and you know the how the language is working, and what is the syntax of the language, and how to create a memory for that variables and everything you know. But the thing is, how to write a program, it is very difficult. Means here you have to analyze the program, you have to write step by step. Okay, and by that computer can understand, and it will do the output. But basically for doing this process, before that you have to tune up your mind how the program has to be solved, how to develop a logic. Okay, basically if you want to improve the basic thing of logic, okay, it is a simple mathematical concept. How we learn mathematics by doing a practice and understanding the process, right? If you know the process how to do the addition of two numbers directly, you can do addition of three numbers or 10 numbers or 20 numbers, it's not a matter. But basic thing is, what is the meaning of plus, what is the meaning of minus, what is the meaning of divided by, like these symbols if you know, then you can work well. Basically these symbols are already available in a programming language, but now you want to develop a program for your requirement. And when you want to do this, how to write a program is very important, how to develop a logic is very important. Here when you want to develop a logic, basic thing will follow the steps already. Previous videos already I explained with the simple examples. Now we will go into the depth, right? And how to add two numbers, we did that. And already I given a assignment that okay, do the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, like okay. And without writing any code, just we explain like this. Okay, it is a simple mathematical program. How you will involve, how much you will involve, and how many problems you solved. Based on that, your logic will be improved. What is the problem? Is the first point is, what is the problem? Problem definition is important. It means you understanding the problem is, it is important thing. Okay, what you have to do, that is important one. First second point, when you want to work with the second point, here in a second point what we will do is, okay, analyzing, analysis, right? What I have to do with that, whether we have to do the addition, I have to do the subtraction, or I have to get the data, and what I have to do after getting data from the user. These things we have to analyze. Means exactly what you want to do, you have to know before writing the program. Okay, and once you know that what you want to do, then how to do that one. Okay, that will be explained with the help of, okay, two representation. One we called as a algorithms, right? Algorithms. Next we called as a flow charts. Okay, algorithms and flow chart. These are the two important things we have. Okay, and when you want to develop any flow chart or algorithm, basic things you know already. You have to know. If you want to learn basic things, just to check the previous videos. Already we released I explained step by step process with the simple example. Okay, and once again I'll explain here also. First what program we have to do, that is important one. Okay, basic question we'll take. Okay, we'll take the one basic things, right? Okay, just it is over, that's our discussion is over. So three important points already said. Okay, problem definition, and what to do, you have to analyze. Next, how to do, I'll explain. Okay, first question is, first thing, basic thing I want to do. Okay, user will give the two numbers, you have to find a big number. Or user is entering his ages, and user you and your friend entered ages, and you have to find the who is the elder, who is the younger. Okay, and another question we can go with that similar kind of thing, like okay, based on your age, I have to decide, I can get to know that whether you are major or not. How to get the knowledge, how to transfer the knowledge to the computer, that we are going to discuss. First question will go with that, whether given number is positive number or negative number. It is a simple example, right? Okay, now my question is, simple question is, uh, given number is positive number or not. Okay, given number is positive or not. This is the important one. Okay, this given number is a positive or not, that I want to find. Whether given number is positive or not, I have to find. User, okay, we'll ask the user, okay, enter any number. He will maybe enter 2, maybe he will enter 2, or maybe he will enter 0. Like this type of numbers, when we work with the scale of the numbers, okay, this is the negative numbers, here we have a positive numbers, middle number, this will be divided with the 0. Okay, in this way we know that, right? Now here I have a minus 2 will be here, and here plus 2 will be here. If I am not mentioned anything, means it is a plus only. Now I have to find, programmatically your program has to find whether user given number is negative or positive or not. How to find this one? Okay, before doing this, okay, how we'll analyze this logic with the flow chart. Okay, first I'll get the question right. Enter any number. It is your question, right? Okay, user will enter something number, okay, that you have to enter any number. That is the important question you will ask to the user. Okay, and what user will do, he will enter something like, okay, he will enter something like 2. When he enter 2, okay, your program has to find whether 2 is a positive number or negative number. Already in this exam, already we know that, okay, in that positive numbers we have, negative numbers we have, that will be differentiated with the 0. Now I'll find, okay, this value I'll save into the one variable, that is the a. Now I'll compare this a is less than 0. What is that? Less than 0 means it is a is a negative, right? A is a negative. Otherwise, what is the basic thing? Otherwise, it is a positive. Only two things we have, right? We'll compare with the 0. If it is a greater than 0, it is a positive. If it is less than 0, it is a negative. We know the solution. Now we have to write the program. Before doing that, which one has to write first, which one has to get next, that step-by-step process is very important to write a program, right? So how to write, that we'll see that one. Okay, before doing this, we'll write a algorithm. Okay, step-by-step process, total problem will be divided into step-by-step process, that we are going to do that one, algorithm. Okay, how to do that one, that we'll see. Okay, first one is, first point, okay, start. Whatever you want to write, anything, you will start with the start symbol, right? First is start. Start. This is the important one. Next, second point, what we are going to do is, here we'll ask, okay, enter any number. Okay, we'll ask enter any number. Enter any number. Okay, he will enter some number, okay, that I have to accept. Okay, means accept and save given number. Okay, accept and save given number. Once it is accepted and saved, okay, and means assuming, I'm assuming here that is a is something number, okay, maybe it is any positive number I am taking, okay, that is a 10. I'm assuming that a equal to 10 over. Now next step, once it is completed, what I have to do? Fourth step, I have to check. Yes, I have to check. Okay, what is that? If given number is less than less than 0. Only two options I have. Okay, either given number is less than 0 or equal 0 or like. But what my intention is, given number is less than 0 means it is a positive negative number, right? How now I want to get a positive number? Now I'll find given number is positive or not, means if it is less than 0, not a positive number. Okay, not a positive number. I will print, okay, 4 and less than 0, print not positive number. Okay, in a fifth step I'll do that. Okay, fifth step, once again I'm checking if given number is greater than 0 means print positive. Okay, next sixth step is end. Okay, when you start any algorithm, it must be end. And here hardly how many steps we have? 5 steps we have. These 5 steps, with the help of these 5 steps, I can get into that one. First, if a is a 10, okay, is the given number is less than 0, yes, it is not a less than 0, then it goes to the fifth step. Okay, and if given number is greater than 0, right, it is a greater than 0, then print positive over. How now you can ask one thing, right? Okay, if it is not a only I need positive number, that's it. If it is a positive number, then only I'll get. Okay, otherwise I don't want anything, means just remove this one. Okay, fourth step is not enough because based on your requirement this algorithm will be defined. Here given number is positive or not I need. Okay, here given number is less than 0 or less than, we can add another point here, equal also. Equal, less than or equal to 0, then print not a positive number, otherwise print positive number, right? This is the algorithm what we called. Okay, just we complete the algorithm, and same algorithm I'll explain with the pictorial representation. Okay, just to see that. Now I want to write a flowchart. Whenever I want to write a flowchart, 5 symbols are very important. One is the start and end. Start and end will be like this, and I have to write start and I have to end with the end symbol. 2 symbols are ellipse only. Just practice at least 2 or 3 programs, by that you can understand clearly, right? Now what I need, first step is here, if you go with if you observe your notes, just first step is enter any number. I want to give a message to that one. Okay, end user. When you want to give any message, this is the message symbol, like rhombus you will give. Okay, and here you will write enter a number. Okay, enter a number. After completion of this is the next step. One user is entered a number, that number has to be saved. That number will be like this, a equal to something, I don't know what it is. Okay, once a equal to something we got, I'll check. When you want to check, okay, you will use this symbol. A given number is positive or not, right? Okay, only one question. A is greater than 0, then print. This is print symbol is also same thing. Okay, positive, positive, then over. And this we called as a, this is the one thing. And this, if you want to do more better, okay, I want to check all, right? Once again you have to go with the another condition that I'll check you, right? Okay, once again this I'll modify, same thing I'll write here, just see that. This is the one I written, right? Next same thing I'll write in a better way. Start, next, enter a number, okay, and once he entered, then I'll ask, okay, a greater than 0, okay, a is greater than 0, yes it is true, yes it is true, then what you have to do, I have to print positive. Once again it will come into this another condition. Once again I'll check, a is less than or equal to 0, not positive. Once it is completed, then normal flow, then something message completed, thank you or something, next, end. See that, in this way we'll complete. Now I'll check, my value is, a value is 10. Start, a value is 10, a is less than 0, yes, condition is true, then it will print positive, it will print positive. Once again after completion of that, it will come into this direction, okay, if it will come after, if it is true, then it will go and it will print this, okay. Once it is completed, once again it will join here, and once again it will go to the flow. And once again I am checking the condition, a is must be less than or equal to 0. This is the condition I have. This condition anyhow fail. Why? Because my y value is a 10. Condition is fails, so it will false. Okay, and it is the true. If it is a true, it will do it, this one. If it is a false, this will do this one, and it will do something message and end. Now I'll check with the negative 10. What will happen? Once again it will check, condition is false, it will come down, next iteration, then condition is true, it is print not positive, right? Whatever the message I have here, that message will be printed here, and once again it will goes to this one. So if condition is true, then this condition will be false. If this condition is true, this condition will be getting false. So remember this one. So this type of condition is, this type of thing is implemented with the help of one keyword. So many languages, like so many languages we have, that is nothing but a if, and this is available in a C, C++, and C sharp, Python, and Java, so many languages, right? Okay, all languages have this thing, right? And this statement we called as a decisional control statement, okay. And in the simple way, if you analyze this, you can understand it clearly. Shall we do the next program? These decisional control statements are implemented with the help of one keyword. There are two keywords basically. Okay, some keywords are extended in other languages also, right? But basically these are two keywords. One is if, and next one else. These are the two keywords, if and else keywords we have. And next, this is extended with the another one, that is else if. And some languages this is known as a elif. Some languages this is known as a elif. Okay. like other programming languages like Python or something like this is known as a elif. Lif. Okay. Now, this is the else if is treated in some languages as a elif, like this is in Python, okay, and other languages, but in a C, C++, C and CPP and Java, like other programming languages, all are treated as a else if. Okay, what is the meaning of this? I'll explain. And these are the four keywords we are using, like if, else if, and elif like. Okay, and this using these four keywords we will implement all decisions, right? Okay, directly when we implemented, we use these keywords directly. Your central processing unit have a three units. One is the control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and memory unit, right? Three important things we have. One is a control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and memory unit. Memory unit is not a matter, right? It is a logic, it is an internal memory, but control unit and logical unit. Control is not deal with this, and the logical unit, these two, control and logical unit, will work with this. Total control will be taken by your CPU, and CPU after that it will implement the logic, okay, and arithmetic operations. That CPU will do this one. That is the ALU, what we call arithmetic logic unit, that will take care about when we given these keywords. Okay, and basically how this if condition was implemented, if you know the pictorial representation, simply you can understand well. Okay, how the if condition is implemented is, this is the if condition is implemented like any pictorial representation. If you want to start anything like programming environment flow chart, okay, start with the ellipse symbol. Next we'll do something like, okay, it is not a matter, right? Once condition is given, like if condition is given, it will process the if, okay, and here we have it true. Then when it is true, it will implement something, and after that it will follow the normal flow. Okay, this is we called as a true block. This we called as a true block. Once it is entered, once again it will go to this one, and after that it will do the other task. Means only one, and this we called as a bypass, right? Okay, bypass, right? It will bypass the control from normal flow to, it will bypass the control, and it will do some activities, and it will complete the task. And this we called as a if block, if or decisional control statement. Okay, here whenever you given a if condition, it will depend on two constant. One is the true, another one is the false. True and false. How this was implemented in a language means language to language, this one is different. In a C language, this true is implemented with the non-zero. Remember, non-zero means either if you given a -1 also it will taken as a true. If it is a +1 also it will taken as a true. But if you give a 0, that is nothing but a false. In this way it will take. It is a C language story. But if you go C, C++ and all, if you go with the high languages like Java and C# or something like, these true and false are keywords. They are separately implemented, and that type we called as a Boolean data type. And if you go with the Python, and there also we have a bool is the one data type. It is implemented with the help of class, and it have a two constant. One is a true and false, and true is nothing but a same one, and false is nothing but a 0. That is in a Python story. Okay, but anything, if you want to implement something, you have to follow the same structure. Okay, and now I want to implement more conditions, right? Okay, for example, you will enter age. Based on that, your major or minor I have to find. Okay, this is my question. I'll implement this. User will enter age. Maybe based on that I have to find, based on these data I have to find is a major or minor. And this is my question. And I already said, whenever you want to develop any logic, first thing is you have to understand the question, definition of the question. Next, what to do with that, how to find that basic logic, normal logic we have to do, we have to know. And once you know the logic, how to implement that one, that we have to do. The basic steps we have. Already we have a question that he will enter age, we have to find, okay, whether he is a major or minor. Okay, basically we'll assume that whose age is 18 and above is a major. 18 and above is a major. Who is below 18, then he is a minor. This is my definition. Over. Now I have to find. Now I got how to implement that one. Now now I have to write a program. And here what he will give, age is the one thing, and this is nothing but a number, okay, and one memory you have to give, okay. You will give one number, that name of that block is age. Now you will enter 18. This is the bare code, what we called, just roughly we'll write, okay, and maybe you will enter 10. This is your input. Now I have to find. How can I find? Already I know if I age is compare with the 18. If less than 18 is the major, right? I'll compare. Okay. Age is less than. Okay. 18. This is the below 18, right? Less than 18. What do I have to write? Minor. Okay. And if this is true, then this is true, okay, this is true, then it will implement this one. If it is not true, means age is 18 or above. Then what is that? If it is true, then what we have to do is a major I have to write. This is the one segment, and this is the another segment. Two segments I have. Okay, this is the one segment, this is the another segment. How to write it? This is in a simple, almost we complete 90%. Our work was completed 90%. But now what I have to do? Step-by-step process I have to write. Okay, to do this, go with the flow chart. It will give a clear idea, right? Okay, and we'll write a one flow chart. By that we can understand how it will be. And once it is completed, how to write a code, that is also I'll explain. Okay, now you understood, right? What is the question and what is the solution for that, and how to implement that one. Now it's over. Next, now I have to write a flow chart. Simple way I'll write. Just start. In your note also, please start. You know the symbols. This is the first symbol. I'm going with the ellipse, right? Start. Once it is completed, I'll get the data from the user, okay, that is the age. Maybe he will enter something age. Okay, now I have to compare with the 18. Age is less than 18. It is the first. Okay, if it is true, then what I have to do is, if it is true, what I have to do is I have to print. Okay, is the less than age. Next, once again it will come into this. I have to check. Okay, age is greater than or equal to 18. Okay, age is greater than or equal to 18. Then if it is true, what I have to do? I have to print is a major. Once it is completed, once again this. See that logic. Okay, age I am getting. I'm checking with the age is with the 18, okay, comparing with the help of comparison operator. Already we know mathematical symbol. Once it is there, then if it is true, it will print minor, else means it is not true, then it will come down. Age is greater than or equal to 18, yes, it is true, it will print major, then it will come down, okay. And once it is completed, just it is the last statement, that is the start and end. Already I said this is the start and this is the end is very important, okay. And now your program is completed. Simple, okay. Thank you.